Hello everyone. Today in a very short and crisp video, we'll be discussing the art of writing answers in your UPSC examination. So if we see, the answer consists of a very simple structure: introduction, body and conclusion. But why are everyone not getting good marks, right? So there is an art of writing this answer. The basic structure remains very simple. Introduction is there, body of the answer is there, conclusion is there, but way you express yourself, how your answer is lucid, how it is simple, how it is including different examples, that will decide the marks, right? So we'll be discussing how to write your answer to maximize your score, right? So first is the introduction of answer. So introduction of your answer can be of three parts. Either it can be definition based, or fact based, or it can be current affair based. Right? So when I say definition based, I mean that certain technical subjects like economics is there, geography is there. So if any question is there, identify the main theme of the question and define that term. So if the question is, what are the characteristics assigned to the monsoon climate that succeeds in feeding more than 50% of the population residing in monsoon Asia, right? So the main theme is the monsoon. So start answer by defining monsoon. If this concept is clear that there are three ways to define start your answer: definition, fact-based or current affairs, you won't waste your time, right? So you start your answer with monsoon. This is a previous year question. Then second way is fact-based. So fact-based is you can start your introduction with any finding of a report or committee or any facts and figures from survey or from census. So if the question is about poverty alleviation program, you can simply quote the facts and figures from Tendulkar committee, right? So it's very simple. You don't need to think about it. You don't need to waste your time. Then the third way to start your answer is current affair based, especially for GS2, GS3 answers. So the main purpose of reading newspaper is getting fodder material for GS2 and GS3. Right? So if there is anything in the news, so if the question is about simultaneous elections, its purpose or why it should be introduced. So if we see the current affairs, the law commission has released a draft white paper, right? So it has recommended the holding of simultaneous elections. So you can start your answer like this, like recently in news, law commission has released this white paper which has favored simultaneous elections, and then you can give a subheading when you start body of your answer that advantages of simultaneous elections. Second, you can give a criticism or challenge. We'll discuss this in your body of your answer, right? So next comes the body of your answer. So body of your answer is the part of the answer where maximum marks will come, right? Introduction is important, right? But it consists of only 1 or 2 marks, right? Major marks will come from your body, right? So the body of the answers should be very crisp, should be very relevant, and should address the main demand of the question, right? You can't write anything and everything, and also especially students have this habit of writing things which they know rather than which has been asked in the question, right? And UPSC over last 2-3 years, they have been awarding negative marks. So one is that you are exceeding the word limit. Second, negative marks is you're not writing a relevant answer. Third, you might be writing in the margin. So if you are writing irrelevant answers, you'll be getting negative marks. And also, this is not a college exam that you write anything, you'll get 1 or 2 marks. No, you have to write what is being asked in the question, right? Then for your body of your answer, I'll give you a structure. So your body of your answer will comprise 2 parts: thesis and antithesis. So when I say thesis, it means, for example, if the question is Panchayati Raj has led to penetration of grassroots level democracy in India, right? So in the thesis part, you write the positive effects of your Panchayati Raj: women participation, scheduled caste participation through reservations, right? People in the villages, they are formulating their own policies. They are being made part of the decision-making program, right? So grassroots level democracy is being there, right? So these will be the thesis part or the positive part. Now the antithesis part will be your criticism, challenges, you can say, right? So UPSC is expecting a very balanced answer from you. If you are writing positive points, even if they are explicitly asking or not asking, you have to write down antithesis or the cons or the criticism or the challenges. This will make the body of your answer balanced. And mind it, balanced answer only will fetch you more than above average marks, right? If a person is writing only benefits of Panchayati Raj and not discussing the negative points like Sarpanch Pati or bogus SC candidates, so probably out of 10, he'll get 3.5. But a person who is writing a balanced answer, he'll get 5, 5.5 or even 6 marks in a 10 marker, right? So this balanced answer is very important. You are a civil servant, you are expected to be unbiased, right? So this should reflect in your answer. You are aspiring for an exam where you'll become a civil servant, so you should be unbiased. You should know the both sides of the coin, right? Then your body of your answer, always make it a point to include some flowcharts, some diagrams, right? This will fetch you brownie points. If it's a geography answer, include maps in your answer, right? If it is a science and tech, include flowcharts to explain the mechanism, right? So these things will help you fetch those extra marks. It will make your answer a little bit different from a person who's sitting in front of you. Everybody has the same content, but what makes your answer different is how you are doing some value addition. You are writing some examples. You are correlating your current affairs with your answer in your body, and you are writing a balanced answer. A balanced answer is very important. If they are asking, not asking, both sides of the picture has to be explained, right? So this is the body of your answer. Last part is the conclusion. So conclusion of the answer should always be solution oriented. So if in simple terms, if I say what is the function of a civil servant is expected to give solutions to the problem. So this should reflect in your answer. When you have written all the positive points, negative points about a particular topic, you should always be able to tell the solutions, the short-term solutions, long-term solution, what can be done, right? So it will display to the examiner that you have a very solution-oriented thought process. You are always thinking about solution. So never leave your answer open-ended without discussing the solutions to a problem, right? And this is very important, and always try to provide certain novelty to your answer. Probably you can discuss that, okay, this is a best practice which is happening in this state, or this is the best practice which is happening in some foreign country, right? So these things you can include in your answer. So this was a very short and crisp video where we talked about the structuring of the answer. I hope I was clear. Thank you so much.